What's going on,
Yo.
everybody?
Your music say fuck that, boy. We want to play some more.
Yeah, I
Huh?
love,
Your
love the
music say
intro.
fuck that. You want to play some more.
Nah, dog. That's Sorrel you listening to this. Sorrel spilling my shit.
It
Uh,
sounded good, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
oh, real? Geronimo, you say short, sorrel still in it?
Yeah, yeah. For Jenny thing, I
Uh,
opened a bottle of Sorrel and it's spilling there, so all kind of
Mm.
shit going haywire right now.
man.
Yeah.
All right. That's, well, good evening.
How's
Hold
everybody?
on. Allow me. I'm going to be talking in the background. Well, hello. I guess welcome to episode 65 of the No Filter podcast. My name's Taj LaRock, aka Mr. No Filter.
What's going on, everybody? A1, aka Mr. Waistline. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hello, good night. Sandra Lou, aka Mrs. No Filter. Good night, good night.
What up? What up? This is Geronimo in the house saying goodnight to everybody listening.
And then the other face in the king is over here is Miss Becky. Miss, don't fuck with her. Miss, my shit is beat right now. Miss, look at my eyelashes. But anyway,
Why you look so serious tonight?
That's
I
my
can't hear you, but
sibling,
that
yo.
doesn't
She
look like,
always serious.
yeah, I don't look like a good answer. So, Mr. Waistline, how was your week, sir?
This week's been real interesting. Been between work and my grandmother passing away. It's just been a real, you know, real interesting week. So, better way of putting it, just getting through the week. That's all.
Yep, I'm sorry to hear that. Me personally, I just like to be left alone during some situations like that.
Yeah.
So, just know when you don't see me saying nothing, I saw it and I was like, "Fuck, that's not it's a serious matter." I'm real sorry,
Yeah.
brother.
No, I appreciate it, bro. But
That's
besides that, I'm glad to be on the show tonight. Looking forward to it. Usually one of my best times to get the time to just see the people I care about. In that we are on COVID lockdown, so just making the best out of this time.
Where the hell you living, bro? Ain't no COVID lockdown around here. This Florida.
apparently,
We out. Stage 3.
yeah, apparently they're doing a mini carnival this weekend.
Yeah,
They doing a
something like
who?
that.
A mini carnival. They got Juve and all kind of events this weekend.
Concert.
Yeah, there's all kind of stuff going on this weekend.
We got my favorite wrestler up in this bitch, man. Ultimate Warrior.
Yep,
Are you serious?
not really. Ultimate
Yeah.
Warrior, the real
Probably
wrestler, passed
preach,
away a
but
few years ago.
Yeah. Nah, I didn't know anything that was going on, but definitely won't be out and about. To tell you that for sure.
You will? A1, what'd you say? You will be out or you won't?
No, I won't be out. That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I'm a pass on a lot of that stuff there. That just seems like a recipe, like it's like the recipe for some shit. Are you still dry, brother? You still not drinking?
Me?
Yeah,
For 2 months, yeah.
you
I
still not
thought that
drinking.
was preach.
You're not having one today.
Nope. I'll have water with you guys.
Water.
All right,
Yeah.
well, Lou, how was your week?
My week is really good. So excited. Things is happening and whatnot.
I see
I
you
got
got your
chicken.
hair done.
Oh, it's the same hair. Just gotta restyle it.
It looks
So,
good.
thank you. I got my chicken, so I'm happy.
What? You don't just say you got your chickens. You ain't just.
I got my Brahmas.
She got them. You know them big ass chickens you seen?
Yeah.
Video. She got them.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah?
excited. So
Yeah, it's all
excited.
murder chickens.
Murder chickens. So
Oh,
yeah,
I'm
I
just
got my
saying,
chickens. I'm
she got
happy.
she got food for when we get hungry. That's all.
I don't understand why you guys are always trying to kill my animals. I finally got my cows. You know what I'm saying? They all have names. It's a Lady B, Gracie, and Kylo. And yeah, I'm just looking for 2 more goats. If anybody knows, 3
That's
more
awesome.
goats actually. But yeah, if anybody knows anybody who got like a little mini goat for my boy Milo, y'all hit me up.
I say I'm the goat. I'm not a goat, but
I need a mini goat
I can't help you.
and a full forward. Kylo. Kylo. Remember, there's Milo and Kylo.
Milo and Kylo. Yeah. Of course.
Anyway, but yeah, my week has been good, man. Shit's
That's
crazy.
dope.
Yeah.
The farm life.
All day, I mind my business.
Pretty soon you're gonna be like Dr. Doolittle out there, the animal whisperer.
So far, there's 9 named animals. So 3 more and we're good.
That's
Geronimo.
dope.
Yo.
How you doing? How was your week?
Man, my feelings is hurt, yo. Because we had some cool weather for like 2 days, and in between, it's like scorching hot weather. You get cool one day, cool, then scorching hot weather, then it comes back cool weather again, and then scorching hot weather for the rest of the week. I'm like, come on, man, stop fucking with me.
Yeah.
But other than that, I ain't got no complaints, bro. Life is good.
At night. I guess for me, same here. It's all good. Made a couple of moves this week. Been a busy, not busy week. You know what I'm saying? I'd really like to get to this shot more than anything. Real quick,
With it.
happy birthday to my brother, Ultimate Warrior. His birthday just passed on Sunday.
What's up?
Happy birthday, bro.
Preach.
Happy birthday.
Yes, sir.
To many more.
Ooh, we taking a shot?
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
I got my water.
I got water too.
Got alcoholic water?
Yeah, you got apple juice. That's cool.
Yeah, yo.
Crazy.
I'm with that apple
I
juice
finished
shit.
this bottle.
Come on, Preach, hurry up. Get your ass in here. This is your birthday juice.
Wait.
Yeah. The Ultimate Warrior got up during shot time.
Aw.
Word.
We'll take.
We'll be doing plenty, so.
Come on, Preach. You taking Ultimate Warrior? You taking this one?
Yeah.
You're on
He's
mute.
on mute.
What'd you say, sir?
I got a beer here. I gotta grab my bottle. But yeah,
We'll take the beer with you in the meantime.
yeah, we can do it with this. Yeah.
Yeah, water.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
Thank you much, man. Thank you much. They'll say many more.
No doubt.
Y'all ready to get with the shits?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
do it.
Not too many of us in right now, but you know. Here go my mother asking me what happened to my bamboo glass. I had it last week.
Yeah, that was a dope
I
glass,
will-
though.
Huh?
No, I said that was a dope glass, though.
All right, so when I get a chance, I'm gonna switch and go get my my calabash cup. I get in trouble. All right, brother, you want to jump into this one?
Yeah, we can. So the first one, it says, can you judge a person by the friends they keep?
I'll answer right away and say I hope you can, because my friends are dope. I got an amazing group of friends, but I really don't think so. I know some women, really good people. They got a friend who a hoe, or you know what I'm saying, or you a good dude, but you got a homeboy he just can't get out the hood. Like his mind is always in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Certain people you just can't do nothing about. You know. So I don't personally think you can judge a person by their friends. However, I'll judge you by how long you keep them around, or where you bring them. That's it.
Well, actually, I agree with you to a certain extent, but I definitely think that you could make a good judgment call based on the company that people keep. My people will tell you. I mean, you guys are my people, but you know, I got other people, and they will tell you that I'm different. They will always tell you I'm something about me is different. But at the same time, though, that's my people that I hang around, and I've adapted a lot of behaviors from these guys. So even though I may be a little, or I may think a little different from them, we still are very much the same in certain in general circumstances. You catch what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and I develop these behaviors from being around them. So where people may be different, they also have similarities. So I would definitely say that you can make a educated guess or an assumption based on the friends that you keep, but you can also, but as you get to know them, you will learn what sets them apart from whoever they hang out with.
I can get
That's a valid statement.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I guess you can kind of look at it like you can't choose who your family is, but you could choose who your friends are. And then certain people have certain family members that, you'd be like, if I wasn't blood to you, I wouldn't be around you,
Facts.
Oh, definitely.
Facts. Oh,
Definitely.
So, me personally, I always feel like everyone has their own identity. So, some people have a hard time letting go of certain friends or distance themselves. So I look at the person's heart and their personality, how they carry themselves, and depending on how that person interacts when they're around certain type of groups, you can kind of make a decision from there. But I try to give them the benefit of the doubt.
And I said that the other day. I asked the question. I was just saying, like, if you look at all your family, right? How many of them would you be cool with or still keep in touch if they weren't your family? That's a game changer right there. There's a lot. There's a lot of my family. I'm cool as hell with, and we're gonna rock. Like, they are my best friends, like my closest friends. And there's some people that I know, if we were not family, you wouldn't even look back to think about me. You wouldn't even invite me to your events if I wasn't your family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, it's a true statement.
It's a shame.
Mrs. No Filter, what are your thoughts?
I believe that, like, can you judge a person by the friends that they keep? I believe that you are a product of your environment. However, I'm like super strong on that. However, me personally, I keep sets of friends. I have different sets of friends. So you might see me with one group who's a turn up, hoeing out, dash out your whole, all that other greatness. Yeah, you can judge me. I have different sides of me. I have different personalities, I guess. I don't care. Call it whatever you want to call it, but I am who I am and I'm true to myself. So yeah, if I see one person like always around a certain type of people, you're not too far off. You can't say that, oh, I'm not the party type of person. I actually like to go to the museum and read books, but yet I see all your friends doing this. I mean, who's to make the judgment who is to make the judgment? But yeah, fuck that. If I see you with a whole bunch of hoes, guess what? You's a hoe too. So call me a hoe if you see me with hoe friends. Guess what? You will never really truly know, but everyone has their moments where like they just have their people to do certain things with.
Yeah.
That's
so
how I
Andre,
like to keep everybody separated.
So Andre made a real good point. He said that's why you have different circles. Some circles just different and serve different needs. Very few in all circles. If I need advice, I'll go to the circle.
Financial advice.
Yes.
Excuse me, financial advice. Thank you. Financial advice. There are some circles I won't go and ask. If I need rum advice, well, I never need rum advice.
And basically, that was the same thing Lou was saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, basically the same thing. So
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you on that.
Too, when you look at our circle, we got smart people. We can get financial advice. I've come to everybody here and asked y'all different questions about different things, whether it be stock, whatever. We know about them firearms, we know about them guns. We talk of hey, do you know where I can get goats? Like, we're very well-rounded. My friends, at least, are very well-rounded. I do have certain friends that they're not even like, they're kind of more of associates. They're not gonna be the ones you can carry that kind of conversation with. But if it was time to get busy, you know what I mean? Like I know they'll like when it comes to getting busy, we can all get down. Like my friends who do that, my friends who don't do that, because if I'm getting busy, everybody's gonna be like, well, we rolling together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a true statement. Ultimate Warrior, you want to talk on this?
He look like he got 67 different types of friends.
Yeah, I feel like in a way, so you can't judge somebody because a lot of times people will know somebody and they just be like somebody they know growing up and they still know him, like y'all said. So you might just have a friend that's like, I just know him. But I mean, like to me, if you hanging around like a whole bunch of people that's telling or a whole bunch of people that's ass, I don't know. unless you say or prove otherwise, like you ask until proven real. You know what I mean? Because I don't know, man. Like it's like perception is reality. You know what I mean? So if you do that, and then also perception is subjective. So it's all about what different people believe. Because somebody might look and not even see that. So it's all about what you believe. You know what I mean? Because somebody else might look and just be like, hey, that's a great person. I'll be like, hey, they hang around a whole bunch of bitch ass niggas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So someone else might not even see that or even feel the need to see that because they don't really think about conflict or somebody being ass or not. You know what I mean? So, but there's that old adage: show me your friends, and I'll tell you where you're going or who you are, or some shit like that.
That's bullshit.
To a point, you know what I mean? It could be true because you got to think like, say you're a junkie, right? And then you go to rehab. What's the first thing they tell you? Don't go back into the same situations. Don't hang out with the same people. Don't do the same things because you're going to fall right back into that lifestyle, right? There's a reason why they tell you that, not only because of addiction, but it's like if you're doing those things and moving in those circles, it's a decent possibility you going, end up using.
My bad, preach. I definitely was not trying to like cut you and say like what you're saying is literally bullshit. My bad. It just blurted out.
No, that's cool.
It's okay, attack him. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Boy, he just had a birthday. He just had a birthday. He grown now.
No, it's his birthday. Next
I'm legal.
week. Oh, you're legal.
Yeah, he's
I'm
21
legal
now.
But yeah, I mean, it's best to get to know people because I mean, even me, like, there's been good times and there's good situations and bad situations where people are like, hey, that person is, asshole. I mean, they cool, but just don't mess with them on this level. And then I'll go into it like, I'm gonna treat everybody the same until they show me otherwise. And then the person was right. I shouldn't have dealt with the person that way. So, and then sometimes people be like, hey, don't fuck with this person, and then they end up being cool. You know what I mean? So it's like, in a way, you gotta, I don't know. I guess everything's case by case, and you don't want to just, judge somebody based on what you see or what you think. Because there's been a lot of people I thought was just straight, not shit. Not to be judgmental, but just like not my type of person, not my type. And then, get to know them and speak to them. I'm like, man, they all right for what they all right for. You know what I mean? Maybe not for everything, but like, you all right at work. I mean, I'm not going to leave and go have a drink with you and let you see what I do in my personal life, but at work, you're okay. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's case by case.
If I have, let's say I got a friend who, like you said, he a rat, right? Mm-hmm. Do you assume that all of us is rats?
Would I assume?
Are you gonna assume that I'm a rat too? I got a dude who's a rat in the circle.
I would definitely question the integrity of your friend selection criteria. You know what I mean? Because we liable to get into some shit, and then you got this dude that might be around. The other thing is like friend, like dude. What is it, like someone you see at work and you be like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, man, that dude's a rat. Like, I know him from work. Or is it someone who's like you bring around? You know what I mean? Like your man. If it's your man, that's a whole different thing. Because then it's like, yo, son's, buddy got paperwork on him. You know what I mean? Like you gotta. I'm not gonna assume you're a rat. I'm assuming something's wrong with your friend selection.
Well, I ask it because, like we got people who we're cool with, but they're not built like that.
Right.
They're just not built like how, like they don't live like they don't, So they may get caught up and not know what the fuck to do, and they gon', them motherfuckers looking at, either you tell us what's going on with someone else. They may not have ratted on us, but they ratted at some point. They're knowing that, oh, you found out there was, you know what I'm saying? That's why I asked the question, because I mean, personally, I'd rather just not keep a rat around, but half the time you don't really know, because a
lot of times you don't know.
Telling people they ratted.
And the best thing I tell people all the time, man, is if you do anything, do it by your motherfucking self.
Fact.
If you can do it by yourself, do it by your damn self. If you, whatever it is, man, illegal, immoral, just anything, yeah. If you can do it by yourself,
moral, except sex.
Right. I mean, hey, if you can do that by yourself, go for it too.
Well, yeah, but I think it's better to do it with someone.
Right.
Oh gosh,
it's true, man. Because yeah, man, people will tell, or people, and then one people will tell, and then the other thing is people be like, oh man, I did this and this for cars the other day, and people start running around telling your business. So my mother was telling me, well, as far as that goes, God bless a child that has their own. So if you can do something for yourself, do it for yourself. If you can do it by yourself, do it by yourself. Don't involve nobody. I mean, unless it's like, a get together or something good. I mean, I'm like, yo, everybody pull up or whatever. But
so, Dr. Dre said you form opinions based on what you know, and if all I know about you is you around rats, then I'm gonna associate you with rodents till I see contradicting evidence.
Yeah,
that's a very strong statement.
It's true. Perception is reality, man. If you consort with rats, I'm gonna assume, you know what I mean? And you might prove me wrong one day. I might be like, damn. If you do prove me wrong, it won't be a first-hand experience. It won't be because I did something with you and you didn't tell. It might be you did something with somebody else and didn't tell. I'd be like, damn, he didn't tell.
So let me ask a question. Do you think, depending on what that person is as the age category, like say if you in your young 20s and mid 30s versus you in your 40s and late 50s, and do you question the person if they're younger versus if they're older, or would it still apply?
If they
not just telling, just
So would you form an opinion if they're older versus they're younger? Would you be more likely to form an opinion?
Well, I think usually a lot of people that are older are a lot more, they've lived life, and they're a lot more accepting of a lot of different types of people. You know what I'm saying? Some people are young and, like you may be young and been raised like to hate black people by your family, like your whole family hates black people. But then you grow up and you meet a few black people that are cool as shit, and you're like, damn. You know what I mean? So a lot of times, or homosexuality or anything. So a lot of times people are much more understanding and
acceptance. I think his screen froze.
Yeah, he froze.
Ultimate Warrior, you froze, brother.
He froze with a bad look on his face too.
A1. In the meantime, A1, I'm trying to better understand what you're trying to say as far as like, what do you mean with like the older and younger people? Because
for example, so this statement basically saying is, can you judge a person by the friends they keep?
Right.
So if a person is older and they have people that you might question, the people that they surround themselves, integrity, would you question the person that's older integrity versus someone that's younger? So let's just say, so it would just apply regardless of the person's age.
Fuck the age, because I basically I think I'm saying is age ain't nothing but a number, because I see there's older people that act the ways that even not even myself, and I'm usually young. I'm usually the youngest out of whatever. I'm only 30.
Yeah.
And I see people older than me, and I'm like, not to judge or anything. I'm doing, I guess, on paper, I'm doing better than I'm older. You know what I'm saying? Or how I carry myself, or what I do, or how I apply things. I know that compared to older people who I know, they're not doing as much. They're not grinding as much, or they're like what they're doing right now in their 40s and 50s. I did that when I was in my 20s. Leading into my 30s. So I do judge as far as like that goes. When you put age on it, I judge away. Yeah. I'm not
Okay.
trying to say just because you're older that you have to be granny like or grandfather like, but I do look at people like, how old are you again? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Or it could be on the compliment side, like, damn, you older and you doing it.
Yeah.
I think it's depending on the situation and what's actually being done.
Got it. So another good point, which is along the lines in addition what Andre said, he said that he knows a lot of people, a lot of women who was skinning out in the teens and 20s, and now that they're in their 30s and 40s with the husband and out of and high school days, now they're doctors and lawyers. So it's like, I mean, I know people like that as well, where when they were younger, you would just be like, damn. And now you look at them, their whole life has just changed around. You know, I guess it's kind of like, you know, is it along the line where it's like, you can't change a hoe into a housewife, like, you know, along those lines, like just because a person has a past, does that past still stay with them, or do their actions show different and to give you a different outlook?
Tosh?
No, I was just sitting there thinking because, you know, like you know, Andre was saying, well, if you are around a rat, I'm assuming you are, you know, you have rat tendencies because of who you deal with. But if you're dating a woman, right, you're dating her, y'all are in a full-blown relationship, and she got a friend who to this day still got hoish tendencies. Does that mean your girl is a hoe too? She got hoish tendencies too, you know what I'm saying?
It's in her.
So, I mean, that's a good statement. I mean, you can't control the people that, if let's just say a relationship, for example, if you're in a relationship and you're with that person and you know that she's got a friend that's out and about like that, it really just depends on how that person acts around that person. You know, if they're consistent, the personality doesn't change, you know, they're the same person, you can't really judge them. Now, if they change their ways and all of a sudden now the action, you know, action is telling you something different, then okay, is that person bringing out the worst in you, or you just been wanting to get around people that are going to allow you to be that type of way? That's just my thoughts.
You know, Andre said, if she's my girl, I got a lot of evidence she's not a hoe. But I agree with that. But that was the whole point I was making, was you can't say, like, you know, rats of a feather snitch together. You know what I'm saying? And then say, well, but no, not this one. You know, like, go ahead, Lou.
But I'm listening and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I can act a certain way when I'm with those certain people, but when I know when I'm with other types of people, I will act differently, where you wouldn't even think that I'm like that or I could be like that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I got hoe friends. I know how to act like a hoe. Shit. Papa was a player was a papa. I ain't fall far from the tree. However, how I conduct myself when I'm around those types of people, completely different than when I'm with these types of people or other types of people. So everyone's wearing a mask at the end of the day, if that's the case. When it comes to it,
I believe that.
Or could be wearing a mask. I'm not trying to say everyone has a mask, but we all have a mask because we have our work mask and we have our street mask and home mask and whatever.
I mean, realistically speaking, the person that I am on a carnival weekend is not the person I am when I go back to work on Tuesday and Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? I'm extremely, you know, if you ever go to Dominica for carnival, I mean, that's, you know, I have seen people like I didn't even know they were going to live. Like they drank so much they looked like they were dead, and then you saw them on Wednesday morning going to work. Hey, like everything was fine. They didn't look like they had a hangover. If I had to judge that person on who I saw on Monday and Tuesday, I would fire him. Like, I wouldn't even have to own the company. I'd be like, I'll go tell you, don't let him work for you, man. Like I wouldn't put my money in the bank of that if a person who worked, if he worked. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I think that's what separates. That's why this question is kind of unfair to our crew, because we're very versatile.
Yeah, I think it would definitely apply to a person that is not, you know, that's outside of our group. So it would definitely be a lot beneficial to hear somebody that's not a part of the circle. So, you know, we definitely have to come back to this topic and get some people that are not in the circle, kind of see what their thoughts are. I
mean, at the same time, we all have friends that are not actually part of our circle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got a whole group of friends in Atlanta that y'all have never met. Y'all won't know. Preach doesn't even know him, and we pretty much ran around together in Atlanta. So I mean, we all, you know, you got your New York crew. I know you got your Hawaii crew, your New York crew.
I mean, I got certain family members I wouldn't even bring around. That's just so it even gotta be a crew. I mean, yeah, but I get what you're saying. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely. I think you bring those who you could see benefit from being around your group or your circle.
Mhm.
I mean, there's only a handful of people that I work with that I can actually bring outside to know that I would feel comfortable being around my family and friends. And then there's other people that are just associates; they would never come around. But I think that you know, you're saying about work and in personal life. I mean, I definitely agree. Everybody they have a different face when you go to work versus personal living.
Bruh, there's certain people I won't even accept their friend request on Facebook because you don't need to know my friends. I don't need to know your friends. I don't want you around. You know, like I don't want you to even know what my life is like outside of it.
Okay.
So I don't know if y'all are the same way. You know, I just like people I work with. I generally don't even bring them into that life. People, you know how often people want to know about our life, like our carnival, and they literally say, "Yo, the stuff that you and your friends do is amazing. I saw this show on, I saw like the Trinidad and the carnival. You going to Miami? I saw and they all want in, and I'm like, can't bring you to around my friends."
Yeah. So we got a few new listeners that just tuned in, so we just want to say welcome. The question that we're asking tonight is, can you judge a person by the friends they keep around them? So that's the question. Whether you guys want to tune into the chat or come on live, put your hands up. That way we can be able to have you get your thoughts on. So. So Ultimate Warrior, you were cut off earlier. Did you have anything else to say pertaining to that?
I can't remember. Just that, yeah. I guess pretty much all encompassing. You know, like I say, man, it depends. It's case by case. You know, because shit. Some people, you know, you could be an asshole and be around good people. You could be good people, be around assholes. So it don't matter. Like I say, it's case by case. In my experience, at least.
Okay.
Bro.
Well, once again, we definitely want to say happy birthday. Big shout outs, all the October babies, you know, during this COVID time. Hopefully 2021 will be better so everybody can be out and about celebrating with each other.
Hell yeah. Yo, Geronimo, you want to jump in and Yo, Becky said, "Don't fucking judge me." Period. Becky,
Period.
You forgot the T.
Right.
Period.
Never.
You're on mute, Geronimo.
If you judge my people, chances are you're gonna get seen on it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I think the beautiful thing about the people, at least with the Caribbean environment or the circle that we have, like you said earlier, everyone has different contributions. Everyone has different views on life. So it's a well-balanced circle. So, you know, we've just been really blessed to have that diversity.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You got
So
Geronimo.
DJ Geronimo, you ready to play? I think he's on froze.
He's on
Check.
1 2.
We can hear you, sir.
1 2 1 2.
Sorry, we're having a little difficulties.
Check.
We can hear you, brother.
Yeah, you. That time of the year, man.
You can hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play, but hopefully this thing behaves itself tonight. But yeah, I'm ready to go when y'all ready. We shotting or what?
Yeah, I got my water with you guys.
Before he plays. Before Geronimo plays.
Oh yeah. I was waiting. I think. Hey, just so y'all know, we do not own the rights to any of this music. This is for entertainment purposes only. We do not gain in any way financially from this. Take our shots and let our brother do his thing. Again, for entertainment purposes only. Yes.
Are we running through tune? We installing. I don't have a lot of time, so we playing
Before
as
you
much
do
as
that.
we could play. What was that?
Let's do what you do.
Miami Carnival is this weekend, so let's do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me see you bring it to the right. Bring it back to the left. Now I wanna see you make it bend down. Push back. Yeah, I like that. Bend down. Push back. Yeah, I like that. Now this is the part where you take over. Do whatever you want. Grab all your friends, grab all your girl, them. Show me your sexy dance. Like that. Show me your Yo, how you mean you don't want to dance? Well, it's I don't know, all the girls them to the dance floor. I don't know. This one, do all the girls them not turn right now. High heel wearing good up, I need you to come to the front. You're gonna take it down in a position. Tell your friend and them to hold your thing. I need your full compliance. No follow what I say. Girl, bend down, push back. Oh, girl, I like that. Bend down, push back. Oh, girl, I like that. Now this is the part where you take over. Do whatever you want. Grab all your friend them, grab all your girl them. Show me your sexy dance. Like that. Show me your sexy dance. Show me your sexy dance. Show me your sexy dance.
I'm ready for carnival. Overnight, I done soca animal. Them say it don't fit me, 'cause I am a reggae artist. But make them want stay there. Them can't tie me in a basket. Me love the soca and it's no secret. Music from out of the VI sleep. The vibes can't done. Keep your negative energy out of the party. The night can't done. When the island girl them a wine up, me can't live. The place shell down. Party a nice, every flag a wave from. Take out your rag and wave it up. I put a 2-1 in the air. Then we shout out, hey. The music so sweet it up me away. Flatting from night till it's on today. Carnival time, I'm asking on play.
We bringing you a new version. GBM link up with 10-1. Them peppery gal they can cool down. This one will be an explosion.
Girl, your body's calling me. Just like the rhythm's calling me. I see the voice in your eyes when you whine one time, girl, talk to me. Because your body's calling me. And I already see that, the way you're whining on the outside. I know you're hot on the inside, everything will come down like a landslide. Because you're hot on the inside, open the door, let me go for the next ride. Because you're hot on the inside, hot on me, you're hot on the inside.
Girl, you only coming up on my cell, you love. Like you want me to spin you round like propeller. If the answer is yes, then I will come over.
Girl, your body's calling
me. Well, I remember from the moment Well, I remember from the moment I arrived, I surrender myself to the maddest soca vibes. Cause it was Shal Marshall on top the big chuck, Hyper Leon make the gal them wiggle and walk. Me and Uchan I to the top, GB and the champagne on lock. Cause it's sweet woman for days, and they broken it down. Look how they winding up the waist, in the costume all over town. Tell them nothing sweeter than Carnival Cody. Band full of the prettiest girl, me and me girl give it. Look back on all the cause I can't lead them at all. Me head gone, she tell me she go find she way. Just drop she down in tongue, and I not taking stress today. I rolling with me wrong, the ways you prettiest girl, me and me girl give it. Look back and all because I can't leave them at all. Me head gone, I drink the rum since morning. I hold on the truck and I can't let go. And if you want to check me, take a quick poo and cause I'm pumping so. When the soca start calling, have me energy, I but the whining low. I don't give them the warning, I come to give them a show. But if you see sweet woman for days and they broken it down, look how they whining up the waist in the costume all over town. Tell them nothing sweeter than carnival body. Man, full of the prettiest girl, me and me girl give it. Look back and all because I can't leave them at all. Me head gone. I want this.
Right now I just want this. Right now I just want this. Right now I just want this. Right now I just want this.
I want this.
I'm whining away, feeling so nice, so nice.
I want this.
Right now I just want this. Right now I just want this. Right now I just want this. Right now I just want this.
I want this.
I'm whining away, feeling so nice, so nice, so nice. Sweat dripping on me, but it's alright, alright, alright.
And I feel like I just win $1 million. Everybody watching me, wearing $1 million. You wanna talk about this? Cause when I wine you go talk about that. When I get in love you go talk about this. Call your friends and them talk about that. Thumbs up they go talk about this. Up down they don't talk about that. You, I don't care what you say, cause right now I just want less. And I don't really care less. My girlfriend she go get vexed. My family go send text. But I don't care how what less. They say I'm moving breathless, but I don't really care less. They say I'm moving fearless. Tell them
It's the whining queen of the soca. Everybody want come hold her. Whining queen of the soca. Lord, she want me know. Hey, check her now. Winding up that body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up that body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Winding up that body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up that bam bam. Head, shoulder, knees. Move over, let her breathe. She ain't nothing easy, so get ready for the teacher. Lights done flick for the camera. Crowd of people front and center. The video man not shaking enough. He ain't seen none yet. She only want me know. Hey, check her now. Winding up that body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Bouncing up that body, want me know. Hey, check her now. Winding up that body, want me know. Hey, check her now.
This one for the cruise and rock ya, let this be your anthem. If they going on sick, don't stop them. Pull up the tune and show up your anthem. So fresh I might pop me collar. Tell them I need for everyone to holler. Girls alone on the dance floor giving me cent, 5 cent, 10 cent. Take me high like Captain Kirk. Move your waist to the beat, but first ride me like a way, girl. Time to serve. Now clock in and go to it.
Right about now.
Now fling it back, fling it back, fling it back, fling it back, fling it back. Let me catch that thing. Let me catch that thing. Hey, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Whoa. Let me tell you something. Yo, let me tell you something.
Viking. Just now. Take a chip, take a chip, take a chip, take a chip now. Hey, shake it, hip, shake it, hip, shake it, hip, shake it, hip, wow. We are the sound of 100,000 coming on the road. We are the vibration that you feel when the music loads. We are the mud and the oil and we come the dirty of the clothes. I made the girl them wine and strike the electric pose. Hey, take a chip, take a chip, take a chip, take a chip now. Hey, shake it, hip, shake it, hip, shake it, hip, shake it, hip now. Hey, take a sip, take a sip, take a sip, take a sip now. Pango dip now.
baby, I jump from left to right and no trade. So now that it plays, any girl just whining. This is serious jamming.
Where we going? Big jam. Who playing? A big band. Fresh like fuck, no time to go in. Straight to the bar with the team. Alright, got it for strong 10 shots. Where we going? Cool. Where we going? Big jam. Where we going? Big jam. Pull up the parking lot ram. Line by the door don't long. Where we going? Big jam. Who playing? A big band. Fresh like fuck, no time to go in. Straight to the bar with the team. Alright, got it for strong 10 shots. Where we going? Cool in the back. Look round, suss out the scene. Alright now, find me a feed. Band straight cup, I don't line up. She ready for the walk, for the wind up. Go off like a clock when the time up. Make up all of me white shirt. Man, what pop mother skull. False alarm, false alarm. The lights on off, lights on off. It's only now party stars. Front to back, wall to wall. Fetting like you know tomorrow. Fuck it, just buy the whole bottle. Fuck it up, make them remodel.
Yo, watch out. Rock City. Till I die. We don't go on with a lot of fuck. We don't go on with a lot. We don't kick up with a heap of fuck. We don't kick up with a lot. We don't go on with a lot of fuck. We don't go on with a lot. We don't kick up with a heap of fuck. We don't kick up with a lot. You just a holy. All I don't speak is the facts. BET drama of the week. No, even the hater them giving me daps. You know that you're popping when them man who don't even like you be giving you props. St. John and St. Croix and me back the think I from Guyana, but we from the rock.
It's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I might have to buy a new controller.
That's not what I meant.
What?
This whole fucking Miami Carnival weekend thing they doing here, and I had no plans to go to none. So you drop couple tune that make me feel like if I could just pass by and keep on my mask, I might be alright. I ain't going.
Yeah, bro, and this is just like a warm up, bro. I ain't even start to play tune yet.
Well, I don't tell you already. If you need me Saturday morning, but other than that,
yeah, man. This is Thursday, so we would actually be preparing to go down to Miami this weekend.
And I had plans to go to Miami this weekend.
Well,
this year I really was planning on going to Miami. Yeah, it was necessary after the year we had. I was like, if they open early enough, I was gone.
You was heading down there?
We were. If they opened early enough and the crew was going.
Oh yeah.
No behavior, team, no sleep, all that. Yeah, we was going.
Yeah. Once they shut down Grenada, that was a wrap.
Yeah, that was it. The fact that they told us that Trinidad Carnival is shut down next year, I was like, yeah, no thoughts about it. So,
yes,
but just when I listen to the music, I'm just like, oh, I missed it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully 2021 will be better. So.
Yeah, I'm on daddy duty this weekend anyway, so it works out for me. Not that I matters, because he grown now. I'm ready to take one with you. Yeah, my mom made me go get my other.
I got my water shot. Javon, what's going on? Dada, what's up? So fresh. Lex.
Clean.
Becky.
Homies,
Andre.
Lady M, you taking it with me now?
Pretty Lucian.
Yes. The Pretty Lucian. Hey, by the way, everything's done with the other car, you know.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that took care of that today. So,
all right, so you ready to hop into question 2?
Yes, sir.
I'll let you grab that one.
All right. Have you or would you ever join a dating app? Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna ask the person who's jumping in right now. Hey, Juan, have you ever joined a dating app?
I don't know if it was a dating app. I mean, the
Black
closest thing
Planet. You fucked with Black Planet, didn't you?
Nah, no, it was something called Tag back in the day.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
Nowadays, Facebook's a dating app.
yeah, it was Tag, but I mean, I wasn't on it to meet ladies. I mean, I wasn't. I was more into meeting females in person, you know, at an event or through a friend of a friend. Um, I mean, the biggest thing probably growing up was Facebook. I mean, AOL Instant Messenger. That was probably the biggest thing back in the day.
Yeah.
But I don't even know if you consider that a dating app. So I guess comparison to like putting your information in and you know what you like, what you don't like. Nah, I never went to that deep. Just
Fuck all that, man. Craigslist, bro.
Craigslist wasn't a dating app. They were selling ass just like they were selling cars and furniture for the low.
They were selling booty on Craigslist.
You didn't know?
What?
Dude,
I wasn't on it like that.
They had a section, right? I didn't know what it was. It was like a community shit, so I hit on the community.
Yeah.
What's up, Lou?
We can see you, Lou.
No,
Unmute.
She gotta be unmuted and turned into.
Hi.
What's going on?
There he goes. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
No, but like if you hit on the thing, it'll have like and it had categories. It'll be like male for female, female for male, female for main. Like Craigslist had all that shit. Craigslist
I ain't know about that.
Yeah. What you about?
Yo, and it was so bad they would like motherfuckers would post pictures. I had no idea. My homeboy at work one day was like, "Yo, have you seen this shit?" I was like, "On Craigslist." I was like, "What you got?" And he showed it. I was like, "Damn, everything's a dating app."
That is crazy.
So, you never dealt with anything else other than Tag, brother?
Nah. I mean, nah, never. I mean, you know, I was in the model industry, so there was always women around. I was in New York, always women around. I was in Hawaii, there was always women around. Florida. So I never really had to look, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like if I couldn't get it just from traditional way, then, I mean, I get it. There's certain people that don't got the time. They don't got the time to invest and to find what they're looking for. But I guess I just been lucky.
Yeah, I agree. Mrs. No Filter, I'd really love to hear your take on this topic.
You're on, have you or would you join a dating app?
Yes, ma'am. Wait,
Okay.
hold on, pause. What happened to your hand?
Okay, so what had happened was
Yeah, she
I
like
had to
literally came
rewrap
back
it
to.
because it started to bother me. I was fishing on Sunday and I caught a fish. I caught a pregnant fish. That bitch was big. She was dinner on
I saw it. It
Sunday.
was a largemouth bass. It was about 6 pounds. I didn't want to say
Yes.
shit.
That bitch was big as fuck. And after I caught her, she was already a struggle. But what had happened in the pond that I have in the yard, it got caught on something, and I was pulling, and it wasn't Sunday. I felt like a little pain. Monday was fine. Tuesday fucked me up. Like I felt it from like the middle of my hand to like right here, and then from the inside of my hand to like right here. So I believe that I caught a muscle strain.
Mm.
So I'm just like whatever, because I'm going back to the house on Saturday and I'm gonna fish. We have a seafood boil going on and whatnot. Okay, so
I thought you were on autopilot.
no. So when it comes to have you or would you join a dating app? Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. Like I talk to you guys all the time or whatever, but no one knows like my actual business. But I'm willing to let y'all in my world, right? Right?
Right.
Okay.
I didn't know we were supposed to respond. Okay, crowd participation. Right? On the count of 3, y'all say right. 1,
Ready.
2, 3. Right. There you go.
Okay. So the dating app, I'm actually officially off of the market and I'm spoken for. Right?
Okay. Was that from the dating app?
Shit.
And it's from a dating app.
Okay. Which one?
Plenty.
You on POF? You on Plenty of Fish? You on POF?
Oh wow.
Plenty of Fish? I thought that was a booty call from what I
Let me
heard.
tell you something, okay? Let me tell y'all something. I have POF, I have Hinge, and I have OkCupid. So being that me and Dude is together, I deleted POF, but I still have Hinge and I still have OkCupid because everybody always needs a backup. Granted, I always have a backup, but I met some pretty good people. So I'm officially off of the market actually. And I met him through POF and we are here. You know what I'm saying?
So did he delete his account?
He did, and I verified. You know, but okay, he's not watching because I just got done talking to him. So trust me, I just deleted Plenty of Fish yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday. Because I always believe in like if you're dating somebody, and that I believe that we had this conversation before, like what's the difference between dating and like actual relationship? If we haven't, guess what? We have another question to come with. But we're dating, we're cordial, we're good and everything. I'm so cool.
Hold on, cordial is a word you associate with when you break like me
yeah,
and her.
but we associate. But no, I'm talking about as far as like we associate as like we communicate with each other, and like a lot of people don't understand that like I have the invisible checklist, not the imaginary checklist. I have the invisible checklist, meaning it's there. It technically does not exist, but however, if I had one, it's there, and he's checked everything off so far. You know what I'm saying?
So when you tell people, you know, you guys are dating, do you let them know that you met online, or I mean?
He has no problem. Apparently, his family knows how we met, and with my family, we don't give a fuck. My family is completely different. He's Puerto Rican and Black. I'm Jamaican, so it's a little bit different, but I still think personally that I have an issue to say like, yeah, we met on a dating app. Blah, 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 blah. However, I will smack that shit the fuck down at the same time because we are in a COVID quarantine area right now in 2020 where a lot of people are still searching for somebody. They're still looking for something. They still want to go out. Excuse me, but yet it's scary right now. Maybe not right now in the state of Florida, but it is still scary to say like, I'm gonna go out. Because when you go out, what happens? Your face is covered, and it's not all about looks, but your face is covered, you're keeping your distance. It's hard to actually meet somebody. So to be able to, okay, I'm on an app, I see a full-fledged picture, and then you get the talking and the shit's right. You get the talking and the shit's right. You get the FaceTiming and the shit's right. I mean, it's like, okay, cool. Shout out to the app because the bitch is off the market. You know what I'm saying? So I know some people do, like, people who I talk to, like, friend-wise, they do feel some type of way, like, nah, man, I'm not going on no app because, yeah, you're going to get the motherfuckers, like, y'all, the dating app world is fucking crazy. You get motherfuckers that's like, oh, you exotic, you're Black. Bitch! Get the fuck out of here, that shit. Like, nigga, like, you want to come to me and tell me that I'm exotic? You're a fuckboy. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, but that man consider you exotic because of your voice and the way you move. You just make that woman. to
But
them.
but that's my thing. It's just like I'm exact. But no,
Nah, but you judging what they consider exotic.
What they consider exotic. I feel like I'm still a black woman at the end of the day. A lot of people, and I feel like that's why some black women, and I'm only gonna speak from what I've seen, what I've done, and what I personally know. A lot of black women won't date outside of their race because the motherfuckers that are coming towards them, that are approaching them, are on some, oh, we would make some pretty babies because we're mixed cultural, we're multicultural here, we would be mixing. No, get the fuck out of here with that shit, my nigga. Like, because I'm black, I feel like a lot of white men that come to try to fucking date a black woman, it's on some people think it on the back of their head, some slavery shit. This is some fantasy shit. This is some fucking what do you call fetish shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, no, I'm good, baby.
Anybody who tells me some bullshit like, yo, we'd make pretty babies, we're already done. Like, I am like.
You don't have to say that shit out loud. There's plenty of fucking people that I've dated, I've come across to. It's like, okay, well, I know how my mother is, I know how my father is, and I know how I am and how I was raised. I was raised in a predominantly white, situation here. Growing up being the only black girl or whatever the fuck, but okay, that's getting off of like topic, but at the end of the day, have you or would you join a dating app?
So the answer is yes.
I'm lit right now, like literally
already?
lit.
But I thought Plenty of Fish was a booty call.
It's how okay. So I guess I can be the advocate for the group. I don't know what was happening before I got jumped on. However, when you go onto a dating app, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, black people cheat. I say black people cheat, but it's black people meet. We're not getting any type of endorsements with me saying these words or mentioning these applications, but it's however you decide to actually use these apps. These apps are meant to be for a certain way. However, they're turned and then used for a different way. Whole bunch of prostitution. Motherfuckers is coming to me talking about, send me a different type of picture because they think I'm spam. They think I'm prostituting. They're thinking some other crazy shit because there are real life bitches out here that's on some like, I'll send you some feet pictures for $200. They're out here. They are out here. The sharks they're there. It is not just men. It's not just women. It's men as well. You can link with somebody. If you like them, then they like you. Then you guys are actually able to talk. And then it's like, all right, well, what you doing tonight? Well, my nigga, I'm not using this shit as a goddamn booty call. I'm a fucking black woman out here by her goddamn self. If you want to come rape me off, or you want to come fucking kill me up, or you want to come just dash out my fucking hole, I'm not doing that. People do use these apps for soliciting. They do use these apps, but it's all about how you use it. Some people don't read, what it is that you have on your profile. So if you're I have on my profile, okay, IT management, I'm from New York, okay, well, I'm West Indian. The little shits that you add to the thing.
You exotic.
Apparently I'm exotic because I'm West Indian. However, but those would be the same motherfuckers that's only looking to fuck. Those would be the same motherfuckers that'll turn around and be on some shit like, where you from? Why the fuck you asking me where I'm from as if I didn't have it on my profile? All you looking at is a pretty face and a soft ass. Not a big ass, but a soft ass.
So do you get upset when people don't read your profile and they basically be like, where you from?
Oh, I look at that shit. I'm really on some shit like, next.
But you know what's crazy though is there's an app and they advertise that they are made for cheating. Ashley Madison?
What?
They help, like they go on. I know I can't say who. It's not part of our crew, but I want to keep my Anyway, but I know somebody who uses it. I think it's called Ashley Madison, where they'll help like a man who's married or a woman who's married. They'll help them through the whole process of cheating, meeting someone, and they'll help you through the whole process of getting it done and getting back without you having any problem.
Listen, there are plenty of different. There is the Sugar Baby app. There is the the Farmer Man app. Oh, I want to date Hispanics only, blacks only. Black people, we have like, I think it's like up to like 5 or 6 apps for black people specifically. You'd be surprised where you see, okay, I'm a black woman, I'm gonna join the app. And then next thing you know, fucking Timmy from down the road is on the fucking app. Like, Timmy is white. Like, what are you doing? Because it's a fetish of some sort.
Me and Mr. Waistline got a business coming out. Anybody who want to invest, you can reach out to us personally. They got me called Horner Man. We got the Horner Man app coming.
Oh yeah.
Interested?
Oh yeah.
You want in?
gosh.
Let's go.
Nah, man, but this shit. I mean, I don't mean to like get too much off of topic. I think I've already done that enough. But have I or would I join a dating app? Fuck yeah. Why the fuck not? Especially in this time. I don't know why people feel like it's like some type of taboo or it's looked down upon. You met the person, how the fuck you met the person? Because I bet you can't fucking go out. You can't go out to whatever club that's going on or whatever, and you're in phase 3 in your town where you still have to wear your fucking mask. Are you really walking up to that person, really trying to make a conversation? And I feel like that's crazy enough because people aren't doing that because it's all about appearance. If you don't look right to them, you're not even getting a conversation.
Nah, see, because I'll look at a woman's ass and be interested.
Okay, her face, her body, or whatever. But I'm just saying overall, I mean, the dating app kind of like eliminates that part. It's like, yo, do we link? Do we match up? Because trust me and believe I'm not paying for no fucking app out here in these streets. But it eliminates that part. It's like, oh damn, what does she look like under this mask? Oh damn, like, you know, like this is her picture, but hey, that picture might have been from 2, 3, 5, 10 years ago. However, let's get away from the appearance wise. Let's stop being shallow. Let's actually get to know this person. What do you do for work? What are you actually into? What is your plan? What is your goals? Like, I don't fucking know, but god damn it, with the 19 COVID weight pounds, that shit's real life. So.
Do you suck dick? Do you eat? I get it.
No, I'm telling you.
No, but first of all, if you ugly from the eyes up, we ain't got no business talking. Anybody who got a mask and they still ugly, we ain't got no business. If you ugly from the eyes up, I can't fuck with you.
I mean, it's crazy, but I feel like overall, however you decide that you want to use the app, you use the app. I use the app because talking to my girlfriends, talking to people who have actually met, married, had beard children from an app. You know what I'm saying? And I think it was super dope. I was like, well, you know what? Let me just give it away. Let me just try it out. And then boom, like here I am. And we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
I think that this spawned a whole new topic because in my opinion, I feel like a lot of people have talked to exes and people they used to talk to and got serious during COVID as opposed to meeting new people regardless of apps or not.
There's good people out there.
I think I'm not saying no. I just think because you don't know what they're doing or you don't trust them, what kind of air they breathing, are they coughing, whatever. I think like people have done that just on some conversations I've had. But okay. We don't want to go into that. I think we should use that as another topic.
Yeah.
We will use that as another topic because there was another topic that I seen on a different group that I'm actually in. And they were like, well, how do you feel about like COVID dating? It's this thing called COVID dating. So if the guy pre you and the guy's into you, he's interested or whatever, that, hey, well, let me order you some food or I'll cash app you some food, like money for food, order whatever it is that you want. And let's Netflix. Let's watch the same movie. Let's get on FaceTime and literally watch the same movie. Listen, yeah, if a man ever did that to me, I would have been like, oh, that's dope. But that's not gonna happen right off the bat. We're gonna talk. We're gonna chill. For me, I can speak personally. We chatted on the app. We exchanged numbers and we text. Then we got on the phone and we voice verified. Then he got the Apple. I got the Apple. Let's FaceTime. And then we went on dates. We've been going on dates. That's our weekly thing.
So Andre said, what if she's a farter during the movies? You're not going to know that through Zoom.
Put that ass on mute real quick. Hold on, be right back. Like,
if you got your mask on, you're good.
That is hilarious. All right, so we got a lot of new faces in the building. Hess, what's going on? Haven't seen you in a while. We got Kiana. Kiana, what's going on, sweetie?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We good. Did you hear the topic?
I caught up.
All right. So what are your thoughts about online dating apps? Have you done it before? Is that something you're opposed to?
We don't want to ask us first? No, I'm just kidding. I have done it.
Okay.
I'm not opposed for it, but I just haven't found any luck on it.
Okay.
It kind of depressing. It's like you put your preferences and it's like, no. I need a Caribbean app. So if anybody knows a Caribbean app.
We're working on one right now. We got to get
working on one. It's called Horner Man. The Horner Man app.
Coming out soon.
Oh, gosh.
I'm not opposed for it. If it happens, it happens. But I like kind of old school. I like that organic, meat. So I don't know. And then the whole COVID date.
This Kiana.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole COVID date, man, I got one of those and I just thought it was lame. I was like, I'm not trying to have you watch me watch a movie. So I didn't like it. That was just me. I was like, nah, I'm all good. So
that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
So he tried to watch you watch a movie?
I thought you were gonna say something else. I was like,
that'd be nasty, okay?
It's the No Filter podcast.
No, that's how I felt it was gonna be. So I was like, I don't like the whole Zoom dating and all that stuff. So I don't know. Maybe I'm still old school like that.
So what was the reason why you joined? Was it just because of where you lived, the type of men that you were running into, or?
I've been single for some years now, and I was like, I'm about to be 37. I need to start finding somebody. I'm lonely, so I joined to see what's out there. Cause my weekends I don't really go out and have opportunities to meet people because it's work at home. So
okay.
Yeah, but in my location, I was like, no. I was like, real country boys.
You don't want the cowboy boots with the hat?
Nah. If I wanted that, I'd join farmerman.com or something.
Oh, God. But we definitely appreciate you listening in and giving your voice. We definitely want to get some brothers on here, see if anybody else. I mean, Hess has been in a relationship for a while, so he's laughing.
Yes.
What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Have you heard the topic?
What's up, sir? First of all, good to see your face.
Yeah, glad to be back. I've been busy, this whole COVID thing, and then, business got opened back up. So, I was getting shit back together, back to normal. So glad to see everyone's face again.
Likewise. So have you ever joined a dating app?
No, I'm old school, man. I don't believe in the electronical dating world, and nah. I've been on dating apps, but never joined any. But nah. But honestly, from listening to you guys, believe it or not, dating apps is where it's at right now. I don't know if you call Tinder dating apps. I don't know. I have Tinder, I have that stuff, but I don't call them dating apps. Those are just apps to meet up and hang out. Just meet people. I don't call them dating apps. I don't know.
Depending on how you use it.
Right. It depends on how you use it exactly. So,
So
same
you
as
have
you guys saying,
Tinder.
Facebook, Instagram. Those are dating apps if you want to consider that too, because people DM and you could FaceTime and all that stuff. So, I guess, but like I said, I'm more old school. I don't know. I like to meet you in person and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it starts somewhere, right? So it might start from a dating app and then, get into a conversation over, phone call, and then you get to meet someone in person, and it goes from there. So yes, the dating app I could see useful, especially in today's time with COVID and whatnot. That's where it's at. Everyone is using a dating app. Everyone is hiding behind a screen, of some sort. You can't get out there and meet someone face to face because it's kind of hard, believe it or not. The whole social distancing shit. And right now, believe it or not, that's like the number one excuse. You see a cute girl behind the mask, and you know she fucking cute because you're like, damn, I just know she cute behind that mask. And then you don't even know how to approach because she's like, stand back.
So Kiana brought up a question. She said, if you're married, can your significant other have a dating app?
What the fuck is a dating app? What's an app?
Oh no, if they advertise it as a dating app, you might call it an app, but it's a dating app.
True, right. If
you can't make a decision, like if a motherfucker opens
what's the one something meet black people meet and farmer meet or some crap like that, and
black people meet
and hookups. Yeah, those are definitely dating apps. So yes, if you have a significant other and you are on those apps, yeah, check your.
I didn't know they spell meat MEE. I thought it was
plenty of fish. I don't know. I just say, if you're in a relationship and someone is on a dating app, if they're active, that's a whole different story. Now, if they still have it, and you guys just started dating, I could see them, having the app, but if you guys are serious and they're actively on that app, then that's a whole different story, so.
Well, activity is what makes so you can have the app in a marriage or a relationship.
I would say yes, because, but I don't know about a marriage. Marriage, obviously, you've been with someone for a while, for marriage. But a relationship, I could say yes, because, it's a relationship. You're new, you guys are new, and you're still figuring things out. Like I said, if you're heavily active on that app, that means you're not, putting time into your relationship. You're putting time into this damn app. So,
well, I mean, I guess I see what you're saying. Well, I definitely understand what you're saying. Me personally, I just feel like that just opens up temptation. You know what I'm saying? Like it would just give an opportunity, or I mean, some people are attention seekers. So let's just say that you guys might hit a rough road or a patch where you guys are just not on eye to eye. And then they go and entertain someone else. I mean, that just to me, this is open up a can of worms.
True.
Let me find out you on any fucking app. I turn your mother's coming right back out in there with the rest of them fish. Fuck that.
Right. Thank you. Yo, I want to try something. Your brother Erskine, are you willing to talk with us? I give you a request to unmute.
Yeah, he's been cracking up the whole time.
Well, one of the reasons I asked is because you are in the UK. So I was wondering, let's spotlight you. Oh no, you're good. All right. I want to know, are those big over there, and have you ever used one?
Excuse me.
I've never used one. I've never had to. Not to say that I wouldn't if I needed to. I've got nothing against them. If anything, I think dating apps cater to avoid in society, because, like somebody said earlier, we live in a world where we're so pressed and there's time is so short, and people don't get to go out as much as they would like to. So your chances of meeting someone outside of your work home life, it's kind of hard, So I think the key for me is it's not a relationship app. It's a you know, it's a it's a gateway to meet people. And once you've met someone, it doesn't mean that you have to be with them. It's like meeting someone just outside your house. So to me, there's no difference in what the platform actually is, whether it's a physical one that you meet someone in person, or it's a digital one where you do it like now. I'm meeting all of you now. So yeah, this is the world that we live in, and I think it's a good thing.
Okay.
So Zoom is technically a dating app.
Well, it's not a dating app; it's a meeting app, and that's what I see a dating app to be. Because dating is a process. The app only serves as a gateway to meet someone, and then from there, you don't need the app anymore, do you? You could literally start talking like Lou did. You start texting each other, you start calling each other. But all the app has done is it's allowed you to meet someone, So it's a meeting app, not so much a dating app. I don't think the name should be taken literally.
Okay.
But some apps are literally called dating apps.
Yeah, because that's what they're called. But what happens there, Taj, is I don't think you date online. You don't have dinners online. You don't go to the park online. You don't do those things. So dating, I think difference. What I'm trying to say is but dating is a process of after you've met someone, you becoming closer by learning that person. And I don't think you do those things online. You meet people. But to date, that's a bit more intimate.
So wait a while. Don't go nowhere. So a while ago, Lou was talking, and that's one of the things she spoke about was how you actually got to know people without all the extra. Just you got to know them. So that's kind of right when you do a dating app.
Yeah, but all of what Lou has learned about the guy, it didn't happen on the app. I bet you it happened through text, calls.
Oh yeah.
So the app only serves like a door. You've opened the door, you've met someone, and you get the hell out. The rest happens in your own time.
If you look at text messaging, the messenger app, whatever you're using, regardless of what it is, it's still an app. All of the applications on your phone.
Yeah, that's right. So it's an app. What I'm trying to say is I think the distinction has to end with the name. So it's a dating app, but it's not a dating environment. It's a meeting environment. It's a place where you meet people. It's like going to the bar. You met someone, then you go out of the bar, and then what happens then is dating.
But if they advertise it as a dating app, again, we were talking about Ashley Madison. Ashley Madison literally helps people to cheat.
Well, I have to say I don't know those ones, but yeah, I believe you.
It's just, and that's the thing is, a lot of us are speaking on dating apps, and we're talking about Christian dating or Christian mingle and this one and that one. There's a lot of dating apps out there. Yeah. And we've had this conversation. Lou brought this up earlier. Was what is the definition of dating? So when you say like you didn't learn all these things about this person, but what is dating? Times have changed.
Yeah, I think dating is every event, every activity that happens after you've met someone. So and then you've started talking, courting. The initial conversation is what we call courting. That's what dating.
Yeah, people. I'm telling you, like a lot of people don't court no more. Court's where you go to find out if you go in jail or not.
So I suppose we have to redefine dating because
there's a difference. There's a meeting app and there's a meet in app.
Yeah, I get that. you know, I'm looking at dating from the perspective of, you're not just going for a hit and run. It's not a one night stand. It's it's something that is going to grow into a relationship. That's what I'm defining dating to be. So if you want to, if what you're looking for is a hit and run, then I suppose there are dating apps for that. But what I'm trying to say is, is entirely in agreement with Lou. She's met someone online, but now they're dating offline. So I think the dating apps are absolutely brilliant. It's just a market. It's like going to the bar. When you haven't got the time to actually physically leave your house, you can still go to the bar. It's that sort of thing, to me at least.
Okay. I can dig it.
I got what you're saying.
I can dig it.
So
there
was another thing that Andre had mentioned earlier, which is hilarious. And it's actually, I've seen it before from conversations with people. How many people actually put true information or in their biography about themselves?
Well, the hard part is first they have to admit that they're on one. They might lie about that too. You know what I'm saying?
So that's definitely interesting. But we definitely appreciate you tuning in, especially from UK. What time is it over there?
BRB.
5 hours ahead.
3:30 in the morning.
Okay.
3:30.
Thank you for tuning in, man. We appreciate it.
Nice, cool, man.
Blessing.
Hey, yo, Fresh, you want to holler at us about this?
Yo, what up, son? What up, everybody?
What up? We were just wondering, how you feel about, have you ever used a dating app or would you? How you feel about them?
I got money right now, son. Like, I'm saving a lot of money.
Uh-huh.
If you know what I mean, ain't no women in my life, so I kind of like that. But nah, old school, man. I'm pulling up. Matter of fact, me and DJ gonna go to a little. Nah, I'm old school, man. I gotta pull up.
So let me ask you, nowadays, right? I mean, maybe you're not in that situation, but nowadays with a lot of people working from home and you quarantine, how are you meeting people if you're not? How do you think? Because clearly you're pulling up, but how do you feel people are meeting other people if they're not really mingling or interacting the way they used to?
Man, the way I see it, a lot of people ain't flowing with that COVID joint, man. We was out at the mall this weekend. That joint was popping. You know what I mean? The joint was popping and there was plenty of people to meet. I'm just not, right now I'm chilling, but like I said, me and DJ, we're gonna go to this spot out there by SunTrust Stadium, go have a couple drinks. I mean, I don't know what the situations are in other states, but I think right now, a lot of people kind of seeing this whole thing is nothing but this fugazi. How I've been feeling the whole time. I mean, I've been traveling since this whole thing popped off. Been in so many places, hotels, all that, coming across people. And, I might be Superman. I don't know, because I've been feeling straight. You know what I mean? I ain't had a cold since last September. And that's all I could say about that. But
so you've been meeting people all over the place.
Yeah, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't studying that COVID joint, man. It's just a whole control thing, but that's another conversation. But going back to what I was saying, if I wanted to meet somebody, like I said, the mall was popping this weekend.
So let me ask you, so what if this shit got worse? Like, what if shit got serious where, hold on, Ultimate Warrior, you need to stop. What's fugazi? Fake. But what if shit got serious and they put everybody on a different level of lockdown? Would you use it? Would you use a dating app to meet people to kind of get to know them a little bit before you met up?
Like I said, I'm chilling right now, man. I got money, man. I'm saving money.
Well, explain to the people what that means, because
I ain't got nobody to take care of.
When you're in a relationship, money goes. When you're not in a relationship, you
well, I know
save
that. I
it.
want them to explain because some people are sitting like there's women here like, yeah, I got money too. What the fuck?
Yeah, you might have they might have more money because they do this spending all the money, so they join this banking. You know what I mean?
But
But
no, like
you know
like
what?
our friends, like the women who I deal with, like I can say this, everybody in here, they got like the women got their own money, like they good. Like everybody's comfortable, they ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But are they gonna spend money on a dude on dates?
Yes, everybody in here will. Everybody that's in here will.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's something that you don't normally see. I mean, you know, but if that's
It's a very big, like a large group of independent people. Like they handle their business. They're not like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said to explain.
I wanna. Well, hook me up because that way, you know, they could spend on the first 20 dates.
Why 20? Why not go one-on-one? I do one, you do one.
Huh? No, because you said they got money, so I guess they don't have a
I didn't say they got.
problem.
I'm like I said they're good. Like they, you know, they're comfortable. They don't have a problem.
No, I'm just playing. What I'm trying to say is I'm chilling right now, man. And like, you know, like I'm not studying that right now. Most High bring me one in my life, then that's cool. But I'm not going out like looking for one. You know what I'm saying? It means
So in other words, just to kind of recap, you're basically old school. You prefer to let it naturally happen.
yeah, like at this point in my life, yeah, man. I mean that whole dating joint, man, that joint is work, bro. Like I mean, like I said, I've been married for 12 years and
That's
been
what's
divorced
up.
now too. I've been divorced, so it's been 2 years. So it's like, you know, man, that's trying to get to know somebody all over again. Like I ain't trying to, you know, you gotta put time in for all that. And right now, like I said, I mean, she's gonna I'm just chilling right now, bro. Like for real, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I'm not saying I'm not open to it. I definitely ain't on the app thing, you know what I mean? I'm just not, that's not me, you know what I mean? But I'm just chilling right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking the idea of somebody, but I'm just chilling right now, you know. She gotta like, you kind of come across somebody and they just sweep you up. You're like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And then especially in the conversation got to be lit. It ain't just all about looks. Of course, I'm gonna be looking for looks. You know, I'm not gonna get, just anybody. But the conversation, and she stimulate the mind and spirit, and she got a really serious chance for me to, bite the bait. But other than that, if you're just gonna sell on your looks, then it's vain to me,
No doubt. Yeah, I appreciate you tuning in, man. You've been holding us down the last few weeks, man. That shit means a lot to me personally, but to all of us.
You my bro. You my bro, man. We go back like receding hairlines and car seats.
That's why I'm bald. That's why I'm bald. I'm about to go get my hat in a second.
Now I'm about to join. Hey, I'm about to join you soon, man. Probably by next year, man. I'm gonna be going back on my 92 joint, man.
I'm not as bad as it looks, but it's worse than you think.
Nah, I mean, you rocking your joint, but we rocked that joint back in the day, so I know my head is right for it. You know what I mean?
I can grow my hair out. I just don't.
I might just do it, man. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking on the topic, I'm gonna just tell y'all, man. Like I'm very much into the old school side of it. I like to meet a person, man. I like to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Like get to know them. I like that back in the day shit. Sit on the phone, listening to like that Yvonne Mobley, that what they call it, the Quiet Storm. I like all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, dating apps, I've had homeboys be like, yo, check this out. And I've gone on there and I did not stay on long. The shit don't work for me. I like to just I like the simple interaction because I know if I don't like you real quick. What's up, Geronimo?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I have to agree with Erskine on the dating app situation. Um, I know a few people that actually found mates through dating apps, and they've been married for how many years? I don't even remember right now.
That's cool.
But it's just what he said. It's an avenue to meeting new people, but
Right.
but where that goes, the app has nothing to do with. Now that's between you and that person. You know what I mean? It's just a vehicle for you to find people that you, because I mean, you like to meet people in person, but let's say you have a specific group of people that you're constantly around and you're not interested in none. Um, you try the downtown scene, you're not interested. So it leads to a certain set of people that you're not interested in. So if you can't find people that you're interested in, that is the next best way to find something outside of your norm, of the so-called norm, or you know what I mean. And you can, I mean, granted, there's probably a lot of weird people on these fucking apps, but
Oh yeah, there are.
Oh
you know what I
God.
mean?
yeah.
But
Always
the
weird
opportunity is there, and it's like I say, I bring up this scenario all the time. In a world as big as it is, how do you find that one? You know what I mean?
So do you think that dating apps are for certain types of people?
No, it's for anybody. It's for
Yeah,
anybody.
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't
You just have to be open to it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you could be the weirdest motherfucker in the whole United States,
I feel judged.
but you will find somebody somewhere in this world that agrees with the way that you think. Maybe not in your country, but they're you know what I'm saying? And
There's
there
a way
is
to
a good
change
way to
that
help you
up,
find it.
though. You can change that up, Geronimo.
What do you
They
mean?
can be like 50 miles away, 200 miles away.
Well, I mean, I'm being extreme about it, but
I
you
know, I
understand
know.
what I'm saying.
I
You know what I mean?
No, I got you.
I knew people who met through something like that, and one lived in Orlando and the other one lived in Romania, and they're
Right.
married now. And the dude moved. She moved here to be with him.
Aw, so cute.
I mean, if you think about why some people in serious relationships cheat, is because it's like, one, you meet somebody that you never you had no idea existed, and it's like they surpass what you're with. You know what I mean? And it's like, whoa, maybe I was too quick to rush into things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never
Yeah.
know who you're gonna meet. So
I mean, I got a homeboy when I used to live in New York. He actually met his wife on online dating, and she's from Canada, and he moved up to Canada some years afterwards. But yeah, I mean, they kind of along the line. I mean, cool brother, weird, but he was able to find somebody in another country.
I look at it.
It was off a dating app.
It was, yeah.
I look at it as a way to not limit yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not limited to what you can see. You're
agree.
now opening the whole fucking world to you, and you can make decisions based on who you meet and how you feel about them.
I
Yeah.
agree. I'm open to all kind of shit. I'm just saying, if I had to choose, if I had a preference,
Mhm.
I'd rather to meet a person and get to know them. Go by the junction, have a few drinks. I want you to meet my friends because
Right.
I want you to see who the rats are and who the rats ain't. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like,
I
I want
get
you to
that.
see all of that. But I mean, I'm not opposed to it. But I think if I had to choose, if I had a preference, I'd rather to meet somebody and obviously
let me ask
my
you this.
preference is gonna go out the window because of the world, the way the world is changing.
Let me ask you this. What if you're on one of those sites, but you keep it local, right? And you meet somebody that you never would have met being around who you are around, and you get them to come out and you meet them in person. Now you just met somebody that you probably would have never met had you not been on a dating app.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get what you're
Yeah,
saying.
but
I mean,
how many people in the world have we never met that we could have met?
But that's what I'm saying. The dating
Like, if I
app
didn't go to
opens that
Carnival,
up to you.
If I go to Carnival, it's not a dating app. If I didn't go to Carnival, I might have never met this person.
Right, but you saying that you prefer to
meet in
deal
person.
with people that you meet. But all
Yeah.
I'm saying is that this widens your spectrum of
I didn't
who
say
you
no,
can
but
meet.
I didn't say I'm against it. I told you what I prefer, and that's not gonna, what you say is not going to change that because it's.
No,
it's
I'm
a
not trying
pref-
to.
Right. I'm saying it's a preference, but I'm not saying I'm against it.
Right.
It's just like if I go to a party and you bring somebody there who I would have never met if you didn't introduce me to.
Right.
So it's all the same
basically
thing.
it's the same
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
all I'm saying.
so we got Javon that got his hand up. So let's see what he got to say. For whatever reason, he disappeared.
He's right here.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Good night, brother. What's going on?
Hey, Javon,
What's up,
Mr. Level Up.
What's up? All right, so
What's
how I look at everything, I'm very big on laws of attraction, right? So when you're on a dating app, you have to do a lot of deciphering because there are a lot of different people who are on dating apps for different reasons. And whatever your reason for on that app may not align with another person. So to me, when I think about it, it seems like work. And I hear people who are on these dating apps and they have to, and it sounds like work to me because they're going through these different people, they go on these different dates, and you find out this person is not working with this person. This person wants you for a different reason why you want them, and it becomes a massive confusion. Now, if I meet you in person, I can at that moment share you somewhat of my intentions, and I know some of what your intentions. What are you looking for? What I'm looking for. If we find attraction to each other, then we find middle ground to either exchange information and we can proceed further on. When you're on a dating app, it's always a crapshoot because you don't know who is who. You don't know what is what. You don't even know if the picture that they showing is real.
That's what they call that. They call that catfishing, I believe.
Yeah, it's catfishing. Like you deal with that in online, the catfishing aspect. So it's to me, I'm very old school in that approach. It's like, yo, whoever I decide, like, if I attract your energy attracts mine. If we connect on a level, I would prefer that than dating. Now, I do get it that dating do opens up the opportunity to meet someone you've never ever have a chance of meeting. But there's probably a good reason why you never will ever have a chance of meeting them, in my opinion. Some people you're not meant to meet. Certain persons
Nah.
that are meant to interact. That's just. But
Nah.
and I'm just giving you the extreme side. There's also somebody that can benefit you in that way too. Because think about it. They could be someone right now in Tulsa, Oklahoma, or in Omaha, Nebraska. They the
Hey,
same
hold on, I
way
gotta
that-
mute myself.
like they have someone in those places that may think the way that you, and that if you meet them right now, it will spark something inside of you that's going to make you better. I get that. Me personally, in my way of thinking, and I'm not knocking nobody for thinking the way you do, but in my way of thinking, that if I meet them, it would not be on a dating app. It would be in another form of setting. Whether if I go on vacation or we go to the same place to meet something. If it's meant for me to meet them, I'm going to meet them. But I would rather do it in an organic way than this technology way where anybody could try to be something that they really are. That's just my opinion.
All right, DJ Geronimo, you got something to say?
Yeah, I sure do. Really and truly, life changes in an instant, bro.
Agree.
In an instant. All it takes is one decision and your life is changed. All right? So, you can meet somebody that's visiting from the UK, from Africa, from wherever the fuck they come from. and they will change your fucking life if they sound in the way you want them to sound. That is no different than a goddamn app, bro. You understand me? It's no different. And I've been in this situation because I was living here and dated somebody in California, and that happened like that. It also ended like that, but it happened like that. You see what I'm saying? And I could have easily met her on a dating app. You know, so the thing about the dating app is that if you're past a certain age, yeah, it's gonna be weird to you. But there's a lot of people that grow up knowing this shit. They're accustomed to this shit. That is normal to them. You know what I'm saying? Most of us in here, we're past that age. But if you look at today's society, that is normal.
Blame your mother for adding the extra sauce.
No, I agree with you, DJ Geronimo. I just think it just depends on where you're at in your space in life. You know, some people are sociable where they can go out and meet people. I mean, we're in a different era, you know, especially with COVID, things have changed. So people got to use other resources. And I think the dating app opens up other opportunities for those who may have not been able to interact in the way that they would want to.
You know, I know we got to move on, right? But recently, you know, when they talk about, we call them the alphabet crew, LB, whatever. So they added pedophilia to it. And one of the things they said was there's people who have trouble dealing with life and meeting other people and dealing with adults. And so this is why they've become sympathetic. I don't want to get into the conversation, but just based on what just on what you said, like how there's people who they're not comfortable, they're not social. But this led to like I read the whole article and it blew me away. And I know it's not the same thing as what you were talking about, but what I'm really speaking on is the fact that people who are not social are a real thing. It's a real issue, and people don't take it as serious as probably they should, because you know, while we might be what's it called? What's that? Social butterflies, I think.
Social butterflies, yes.
And while we're not social butterfly, like not everybody is. While we're out there and we can meet people and strike up conversations, there are people who get nervous around anybody they're around, and because of it, they're looking at some of their interactions as a condition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My bad. As you heard, said it clicked.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, guys. I mean, what Taj has just said. Yes, that's a valid point. But there's also another aspect as well. You know, there's so many people, in particular professionals, who, as a consequence of being a professional, you know, they haven't got the time or the energy or the ability to socialize. And I know people like that. I know loads of people who they've become so, you know, career oriented, that their life, you know, revolves literally around their work. And literally there is no opportunity to go out. So those people, fantastic people, there's not a bad bone in them, they would use the dating app.
Yeah.
Not to date. You know, you don't date on an app, you meet someone. And then, you know, like Geronimo just said, that little decision could change and has changed many people's lives. So I think dating apps, whatever you call them, I think it's a brilliant thing. I think it opens, it's like marketing, you know, you have a shop. Do you want a physical building or do you want the internet? You know, you expand your footfall using the internet. And that's what it does. It opens a wider audience, a wider
market,
a wider audience to choose from. You know, to choose from. Because when you think about it, you know, if you live in a major city, people don't really travel far. So you might not even know your neighbors. And it's purely because of, you know, the The lifestyle was expected. So the internet opens that that opportunity where you have a lot more choice. And yes, you can choose wrongly, but that happens in real life anyways.
Where did you meet your wife,
So,
brother?
sorry?
Where did you meet your wife?
It wasn't on a dating app.
Where or how?
My wife and I, we knew each other as friends online before we met in person.
Oh, wow.
And we were friends for a long time. Now, there was no intention of being, in a relationship at the time. But again, Geronimo said it, small things change your life. And over time, what was just a friendship online became.
Smallwood sugar.
But yeah, so what was a friendship? That evolved into something more serious. And yeah, so yeah, we knew each other online before we knew each other, in person. So yeah, I think dating apps are great. There is a massive void in society, and people need those opportunities, and it's good that they can get it. I mean, I don't know if you picked it up, but I hope I can say this. But Lou sounds so excited, and that's a great thing.
Oh yeah, very much.
Yeah.
I thought that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I gotta admit, bro, like I've met a lot of real cool people online. Like, granted, they wanted something. They initially, it was that kind of dating situation that they wanted. But even though we didn't go down that route, we still stayed cool. And I have met a lot of, well, not a lot, but a few cool people that I would have probably never met before.
Yeah.
Does that tie into a conversation we had before? Like, technically, we asked the question about long distance relationships, and could you do it? An online relationship, it doesn't matter if the person lived down the road or not. Just a dating app. Initially, I think it starts out as a long distance relationship. I know we need to get into the music, but this is a strong topic. So, Mr. Wasteland, if you need to cut me off, please let me know. But as he was talking, I take it in. It just, to me, I'm like, kind of comes across as like if you can do online dating, you can do a long distance relationship, because I think the process is kind of getting to know the person, and then at least getting to meet the person.
I think it just depends on the circumstance, because some people, they just want somebody to just have companionship or just be able to talk to. If you're looking for a relationship or a long term, it depends on where you're at in that point in space where you could talk to somebody that might be in another town, but how long can you endure that, versus knowing that the person is local or within reasonable distance. So that's just depend on each individual.
But if you're doing online dating, online dating is no different than what you just described.
Not necessarily, because you could do online dating, but the person might be local to you. You just online.
But if you're doing a dating app, you don't necessarily have to give away your location.
Well, they have it where, from my understanding is that you could choose, like somebody said earlier, region. You can say like Florida or Orlando. So if you choose that location.
A region is not a state. If you say a region, it's like, Southeast. That means you could live in Georgia, Alabama, Florida, like you're in that area, you're in that general area. That's a region.
Okay. So to clarify, you can pick a location if that person chooses to use it and not actually tell the truth and that they're not in that location. That's a different story. You're already breaking the trust from that point on. So if you choose a location and say, I want to talk to people in Florida, for example, and then they live in Georgia, but they're
Breaking
using
the trust. You went somewhere else. If a person specifies I'm in the Southeast, it's not breaking the trust. It's just telling you that's the region I'm in.
No, I said if you choose Florida and the person that you're talking with chooses to use a Florida location, but they live in Georgia or Alabama or somewhere else, I mean, they already started on the wrong foot.
Yeah, but you went. I did not go there. You went completely left of what I just said.
Go ahead, DJ.
I'm just all I'm saying is that you can literally a person can live in a different county, and y'all connect, and you're dating technically online. You're getting to meet the person online and getting to know them. And what my point was, it goes along with a discussion we had before where we talked about long distance relationships. Because if you don't know where a person is, it's long distance. If you're not together, if you can't meet up, if you can't do all of that, it's a long distance relationship.
You can choose to talk to people within a certain distance.
I agree.
Yeah, that's what
that's why I specified. If you don't know, if we say the Southeast region, and you live in Florida, and this person lives in Alabama, it's all still Southeast. Technically that is long distance. It might be a 6-hour drive, but it's not a 20-minute drive. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure if you're hearing what I'm saying. I'm saying like it goes back to where we talked about a long distance relationship. When we talked about a long distance relationship, 2 hours was considered a long distance relationship.
But but I was willing to take that drive. But I knew what I was getting myself into.
Brother, that's not what I'm not saying that you wouldn't. It's not about what you're willing to do. I said what was considered a long distance relationship was 2 hours in the conversation.
Okay.
So I'm saying that when you do online dating, my point was it goes back to accepting a long distance relationship. Yes or no? If you don't know what region the person lives in, you don't know where they live, but you're vibing and it's cool, you're willing to accept a long distance relationship.
I'm not on online dating, so I don't know how it fully works. So I guess I'm not a good candidate to speak on that. So I guess that's kind of how I'll look at it from this perspective.
Yeah, Geronimo.
Yeah, basically what I wanted to say is that when you go online doing what you're doing, you know what you expect and you know what you want. If you can't handle seeing somebody that's too far away, you're not gonna look that far. If you are, then based on how things is right now, especially with the COVID situation, a lot of people are working from home, finding out that they can work from home. You meet somebody that you really connect with, and both of y'all are on the same page. Yes, you can date long distance. You can date over the internet. Eventually y'all gonna go out, meet each other somewhere, or I'm gonna come to you, you're gonna come to me, and we're gonna see how we mesh. And if we mesh really good, then we're gonna have to make a decision. Somebody's gonna have to move, right? And based on the way that like I said, like people working nowadays, people are realizing that they don't even have to go into work anymore. They can work from home. So that's decisions that you and that person have to make. But like I said, you have to know what you're willing to accept from the get-go. And if you know that you're not willing to go nowhere, then you shouldn't be dating anybody or even thinking about dating anybody too far away.
I agree.
And I think it's all up to you.
I agree, the thing is like what I said was, when you do online dating, all I said is it kind of intertwines with long distance. Really, that's all I said. It kind of intertwines with it, because some of us meet somebody, right? and you want to be able to have the conversation, and then let's meet. All I said is it kind of intertwines with a previous conversation.
Got it.
You good?
It does, no doubt.
Geronimo, you want to play for a while?
Sure, no problem. I could do that.
All right, let's roll.
I got my water.
I got my shot. JP, you got your shot? Lady M, you have yours? Ultimate Warrior, you putting up? Yo.
He's drinking beer tonight, he said.
He got something else.
Oh, you got something else?
Yeah. So fresh and so clean. You got some of that wine? If not, that's cool.
Oh, you got the water too? All right.
We'll take water. I'm drinking lemonade.
Javon, what's going on? You got that juice?
Yo, Dada, you been good tonight. All right. There we go, then. Becky Animo.
All right.
Everybody be safe this weekend.
Once again, we do not own the rights to this music. It's just for entertainment purposes. We definitely want to say thank you guys for tuning in. DJ Geronimo, whenever you're ready, brother.
And we do not benefit from this financial.
Pulling down girls' knickers. Now that I'm a shutter. Big man tap water. Proper. Tell them we was born for this. Tell them we was born for this. We're giving we all for this. Tell them we was born for this. Say what you want. I have nothing to prove. So long, think I've defecting blues, yeah. I walking around like I just lose my puppy. I feeling so down, I think I'm really losing it. I need to get this sadness out my brain. It's driving me insane, Lord. I think I'm losing it. I could feel all my body sweating. It's not it. I think I'm a groupie for fetid. I think I am a groupie for whining down. Wine it,
matic, come vini. Saka effect, quickie, too much pressure, vini. Yeah, man. On fire, now get up. The thing on fire, the thing on fire, the thing on fire. Freaky girls that we love. Yeah, man up. The thing on fire, now get up. The thing on fire, the thing on fire, the thing on fire. Freaky girls that we love. Just wanna pump it. We're gonna be stress free. Now let's get freaky. We're gonna get freaky. Just wanna party. We're gonna be stress free. Now let's get freaky. We're gonna get freaky. I never seen a girl like this. Oh, your bumper so thick like this. Every man want a piece like this. Excuse me, miss. Why your bumper so big so? Left to right, girl, you making it tango. Do your thing, you're better than Django. Girl, tonight I want bite up your mango. Bring the bumper, give me. This is Matty, come vini. Sucker, effect, quickie, too much pressure, gimme. Girl, bring the bumper, gimme. This is Matty, come vini. Sucker, effect, quickie, too much pressure, gimme.
Boom, rock it, set it, rock it, set it, girl, rock it, set it, rock it, set it, rock it, set it, rock it, set it, rock it, yes, set it, wow, rock it, set it, left, right, left, right, left, right, boom, somebody jam, left, right, boom, position and jiggle up your body, girl. You go here, jiggle up your body, girl. To the left, to the right. Oh, it's a hot red mustache, jiggle. You put it over you, in a waist, love girl pop down. Waist, so she better body one style walk. You want more speed, ready, go. Fast wine, fast wine, fast wine, fast wine, faster wine, faster wine, faster wine. No lazy behind. Push it back, push it back, push it back, push it back. Rock it, yes, set it, yes. Rock it, set it, rock it, set it. Every girl, sink in your back, hands on your knees, set yourself. Start wine.
Celebrating life. I know the limit is the sky. Yeah. And I know that I ain't living twice. Hey. That's why I live in for tonight. On cloud nine. That's why I live in for tonight. On cloud nine. Live like it all could end tonight. On cloud nine. That's why I live in for tonight. On cloud nine. And you might see me stumbling, but once my heart still pumping, I must wind up on something. And there's vibes in and no ceiling. Is exactly how I'm feeling, and I don't care who watch it. Cause I done high already. Feel I could fly already. And up in the sky already. Oh Lord, high, celebrating life. And when I wake up in the morning, don't tell me about last night. And if you take a picture, don't tag me on no site. I can't predict the future, so I'm taking this full flight. That's why I live in for tonight. On cloud nine. That's why I live in for tonight. On cloud nine. Live like it all could end tonight. On cloud nine. That's why I live in for tonight.
Is it girl and them? Don't stop it. Patrice again. Is it girl and them? Don't stop it, just push up on it. Don't stop it, just push up on it. Don't stop it, just push up on it. Cause I'm feeling to walk. Don't stop it, just push up on it. Don't stop it, just push up on it. Don't stop it, just push up on it. Cause I'm feeling to walk right now. I'm not stopping. Oh, how? This bumper keep telling boy, push up on it. Why you telling me that I'm rude? And you don't like my attitude. This ain't no time for talking, boy, push up on it. No matter what I do for this man, every time he keep complaining. I try to reason, work it out every time, but it's still the same thing. I'm fed up what to do with him again. I'm taking control, this is what I have to say. Go down and joke. Boy, you better get behind me and walk. Come on, go down, yeah, go down, yeah. Stick it and come back up. Boy, you better go down and joke. Boy, you better get behind me and walk on down. Go down, yeah, go down, yeah. Stick it and come back up. Yeah, don't stop it, just push up on it. Don't stop it, just push up on it. Don't stop it, just push up on it. Cause I'm feeling so warm. Don't stop it, don't stop it, just push up on it. Don't stop it, just push up on it.
It's whistle and horn. And if she call your phone, tell she a gone. I don't tell me girl.
are facing an all-time low. I felt is the only place to go. Anytime I feel that I'm in a jam, is bottles in my hand. Cause the night is wetting after wetting, wetting after wetting. Them can't handle it when there's a jamming. Wetting after wetting, them bottles wetting. From a rich inside the session, I don't carry it. From a rich inside the session, I drunk already. I see a sexy girl, I want to walk already. I drink about 10 buckle of rum already. I don't take a selfie, Instagram already. I'm moving like a madman, whoa. Yeah. It's problems in this session, whoa. Give me space like a pedestrian, whoa. Yeah. And please don't ask no question, whoa.
No more sleeping the carnival run. Yeah, I jumping up in the burning sun. Yeah, and I don't care if the rain come down. Yeah, that just stops me from having fun. Cause I am a party animal, party animal, party animal. No sleep at all. Party animal, party animal, party animal. No sleep. Take a wine, take a wine. 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 Take a jump, take a jump. 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 Qui j'ose faire, pas qu'à comprendre, ça qu'arrive comme si pas ni problème. Pour tous ensemble, la vie, la reine, qui j'ose faire, couper ça, Québec. C'est ça le médicament nous ni. C'est ça le médicament nous ni. Pas de connaître, c'est que là ça. Pas moins quand la pointe et ça comprend. Pas moins quand là, faut qu'on saisit si jamais je m'en tombais malade. If she found the lock, and you can't get in, and she bad from window lock, and you can't get in. If she found the lock, and you can't get in, and she bedroom window lock, and you can't get in, and she bedroom window lock, and you can't get in, and she kitchen window lock, and you can't get in. What do? Kicking she back up, kicking she back up, kicking she back up. Back me, back me, back me, back me. Kicking she back up, kicking she back up, kicking she back up. Back me, back me, back me, back me. Kick on me, and she bad is murder. Kick on me.
islandmix.com.
That's the only way to win this fight. Is she found the lock, and you can't get in, and she bedroom window lock, and you can't get in, and she bedroom window lock, and you can't get in, and she kitchen window lock, and you can't get in.
Yo, listen, for the record, right? We don't own the rights to any of the music that was just played. It was for entertainment purposes only. And we do not gain anything financially from that music. We just love to hear our brother do what he does, especially on a carnival weekend. You know what I mean? So let me see. I think I lost A Boogie. I prefer if they were here. Hold on. But I'm gonna jump into this next topic, this last topic real quick. Oh, yo, Fresh, what's up, man? I see you got your hand up.
Yo, what's up with the disclaimer though? I mean,
It's
'cause I've been-
necessary. It's necessary because we don't own the rights to the music.
but that's because you have a platform. But if I'm just on IG or whatever and I'm playing,
If you play for too long, they will block your video.
oh, all right.
But we can, we'll discuss this like.
Nah, I thought them niggas was gonna come for it, like try to.
Nah, they can't come from. Come on, son. I'm on
No,
their
I'm saying,
platform.
like-
I can't tell you how that's gonna work. I'm just saying.
Through you or whatever. Oh, okay. All right.
Nah, we want to make sure that everybody's able to come back and watch the. Just want to make sure they can come back and watch the show on the YouTube channel and everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, so we kind of just want to make sure they know that it's all for fun. Hey Boogie, what's good, man?
Go for it, brother.
Let's go for it. You ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna ask you this. I feel weird asking you this. Do you like to talk dirty during intercourse, and is talking during sex really necessary? Hey, little one. Sorry, Dada put his baby up right while we were giving the topic. So, but do you like to talk dirty during intercourse, and is it really necessary?
So what about yourself?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, that's just not necessary. I feel like if you talking dirty, you wasted my time. I feel like I should be. What time is it? It's 11:21. We had the late night portion of the show. I feel like if I'm fucking you right, you're gonna say the shit by accident regardless. It's not a matter of you're thinking about what to say. It's a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess there's some people who want to hear it. I'm not that person. I've watched like pornography and motherfuckers say some shit, and I'm like, wow, that's degrading. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm not into having conversation where we're degrading anybody or they feel funny in any way, shape, or form. Like, don't tell me to call you bitch. No. I only call you a bitch if I don't like you, man or woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not into like all of that.
DJ Geronimo look like he got something to say.
So
Yeah, I want to hear what Fresh got to say. Let's go.
let me
Yo.
I got him.
I was just watching Laugh at My Pain. And your boy was talking about like if he say something to her, he don't want her to respond because then that's gonna make him have to respond. So my deal is this. And I gotta the pounding and the sweating and the headboard pounding against the wall, that speaks for itself. I ain't gotta say nothing. What she say, that's on her. It's just whatever she say is gonna make me go in more. There's no need for me to speak. You know what I mean? Like, whatever her gestures or her comments are, it's like, you
follow the lead.
You on your job and you do great, and your boss tells you, great job. Well, her gestures and whatever, that lets me know. And that's all I gotta say about that. I don't talk.
You sound like Forrest Gump right now. Yeah?
Just pound. That's it.
That's all I'm saying about that.
Oh, Javon, let's get what you got to say. You cracking up over there a lot.
I agree with what my man just said. Hey, if you're doing it right, then what more needs to be said? Like, you can feel that body and she's climax. You can feel all of that. And sometimes it's not about the words, it's about what you do to her was going to take it to that level. So the word is, to me, is just entertainment. And listen, I can live with not being the most entertaining person in the bedroom, but I know that outside of that, like we gonna have a good time outside of that. And
Hey, Javon, you're going in and out, brother, and I want to make sure we can hear what you say, because.
okay, hold up. All right.
Oh, there you go. You was you was doing that conversation with us. Like, come on, man.
All right, so y'all can hear me though, right?
Yeah, now we can.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you.
means you was doing that shit on purpose, man.
But no, I was saying that like for me, I agree with what Mary just said before. Like talking is not really truly necessary if you're doing your job. If you are hitting those spots and you providing that experience. Yes, talking for entertainment value can help. But I feel as though that if you know what you're doing, talking is not necessary. I've never felt like I've never been in this situation. Talking take over it until I felt like whatever I was doing that already. So I just look at it as okay. Yeah, certain things is for certain people, but
To each his own, bro. I love that shit.
nah,
Fuck that.
That's what I'm gonna say. Like, you're telling me, like, if you're fucking a woman and she's like, fuck, god damn, fuck me, you fatherless faggot, hurt me, swing that pencil dick. Are you telling me, like, I'm just saying, like,
pineapple,
if a
son.
motherfucker's not talking shit,
Yo, pineapple,
they talk.
pineapple.
No, all I'm saying is, the question is like, are you telling me it doesn't make a difference if you're fucking the shit out of her and she's telling you like, god damn.
Okay. If you talk about me talking, I may say small things here and there, but it's not like a whole conversation we about to have while we get it in. And
but what if she's talking to you?
Yo.
Talking to me, okay, so her talking to me is gonna be a motivational factor.
He said motivation.
I'm gonna let you talk to Geronimo. Geronimo, I'm gonna mute my
This
girl.
is
Go
where
ahead,
you
yo.
stop talking, bro. Just
He said motivation.
No, hold on. But no, the point I'm making, I'm being funny. But the
Go
point I'm
ahead.
making is, it's the affirmation. What she's saying at that moment, if it's natural and it's flowing, at that moment, the affirmation, what's really going on, that feeling at that moment, and that's gonna make me know that I do my job. So I don't mind talking. I'm not like saying stay quiet. Staying quiet might be the opposite, but it's not to me to feel like okay, you have to speak if there's no silence. If there's silence, you have to say something. No, that's what I'm referring to.
First of all, there ain't no goddamn silence.
That's what I'm thinking.
And second of all, whatever comes out, bro. It just spits out naturally and shit get popping. That's all I'm gonna say.
I look at it like this. Don't judge me what's going on. That's really what it comes down to.
But there ain't no goddamn silence. No way, no how. I don't care what kind of noise it is. There ain't no
That's exactly what I was about to say. Good job.
Where I'm from is called Deke.
Good job.
Oh gosh, the Holy Ghost is what Andre said.
If the Holy Ghost come in the room and you don't scare it away, you're doing it right. The Holy Ghost have to come in and leave. Like, what the fuck going on here? Yo, hold on. JP, you said you want to say something?
Oh, am I unmuted?
You
Yeah,
are.
you unmuted.
Oh, no, actually, he just said everything for me.
Okay.
Well, can you say it for yourself? We'd love to hear what you say, and like we want to hear it from you.
Oh, no. I was just saying, man. I mean, if the woman wants to hear it, I'm gonna give it to her.
But do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like it when I say it, but shit, I don't give a shit. It's about what she wants.
So y'all are fucking,
No,
right?
it's about
Everything's
my
cool.
woman.
Y'all are,
It's
listen,
all
y'all are fucking, everything's good. But while y'all are fucking, she's like, goddamn, fuck me, you motherfucking white boy. Does it make a difference?
Exactly. I'm like, yeah, this white boy is about to fuck me. whatever she wants to hear, I give it to her.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean, without it, this shit just boring, man. Like,
No, it ain't boring. I mean, I can look deeply in her eyes.
I love it.
I'm making love to you.
well, facial expressions do have a lot to do with it too.
I'm just fucking the shit out of you.
So JP, what if she fuck? What if it's a black chick? She fucking you and she calls you, "You'll fuck me, you crack ass crack."
That's cool.
That is awesome.
At least I'm in the pussy.
Oh gosh.
God, she can call me whatever the fuck she wants.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Good looking out, brother. I appreciate you.
That is
As
awesome.
long as I work her out proper, then I'm good. But she's damn she gonna come a couple times before I do.
Fucking love this guy, man.
Oh god.
That's the truth. I don't care what I gotta do, but I do it.
That is awesome. If she don't ask you for a cup of water after you're done, you ain't do your job.
First of all, she can walk after you're done. You ain't really doing your job.
My big thing is just make me a sandwich. I just need a turkey sandwich or something like that.
And
I feel like. Go ahead, Geronimo.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
No, I just feel like a black woman's thighs and pussy is the sandwich, and everything else after that, I'll eat whatever else comes after. I'll make my own sandwich.
Hey, listen, Tosh. Dog. You know, I mean, that's what us white guys are known for.
Yeah, well, I'm mixed.
You're an idiot. All right, cool enough.
That is awesome, man. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, brother.
Which brings up a topic that y'all don't know about yet, but I'm gonna bring it up eventually, which is pleasers and givers and takers. Who likes to please, who doesn't, who likes to receive, and how does that go between the two? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can definitely. You want to bring that up later, or?
Yeah, that's another time, not for tonight. But I'm just saying,
Okay.
Because there's some people that love to get but don't love to give. So, how does that go?
Yeah,
If they're female, they're called pillow princesses.
Yeah, that's definitely a good topic we can bring up next time.
Yeah.
So, Ultimate Warrior, what's your thoughts?
Oh, it's already, I guess, been spoken on. But I'm with whatever Shorty's on to a point. But whatever it would take.
But
you know what I mean? Except to a point.
But does it make it like if you fucking her and she ain't saying nothing, right? You're cool. But if you fucking her and she's saying something, does it make a difference? If you're fucking her and she's just like,
Bro, I'm pinching nipples. I don't.
Let's go back to the beginning. Let's go back to the
fuck
beginning.
me, yo, goddamn, this shit feel good.
So the first
Does
one,
the talking make a difference?
yeah, hell yeah. But that first one, that cadaver fuck, I can't do that cadaver fuck neither.
So you're telling me if you're fucking a chick and she quiet than the motherfucker, you cool though?
Nah, hell nah. You about to activate. You about to find your own switch. You about to find that motherfucker. I'm with Geronimo. Pigeon nibble. Hey, I mean something going on. Something ain't right.
Bro, you see my teeth, bro? I'm jamming them bites in there. You gonna say something?
Oh gosh.
Yo, so hold on. So Dr. Dre made a comment. He said, "What if the kids are sleeping? Is the sex not as good that night because one of y'all can't talk or she can't scream?"
It's okay if I gotta cover your mouth. It's all good.
If you choke them, they don't even scream. They look at you with that look. Anyway, I don't know. My mother's not here no more. All right, well, yeah, we can say this. Yeah, if you choke this motherfuckers the right way, if you know how to choke them, they can't scream. Hold on. This is going to be good. JP wants to jump in again.
Nah, I just don't know why I'm unmuted, man.
We unmute you when you're not speaking.
James, I agree with everything you said. Taj, I agree with everything you said. There is a way to choke a bitch.
There's a technique to it. Okay.
Actually, there is.
Yeah,
Go ahead, I'm listening.
I've been asked that many a time, and generally I try to stay away from it because you're not bitch. But sometimes they want at least a little pressure, so you got to know how to do it.
But if you don't know how to choke somebody, I recommend you don't do it because you don't want that case on your hand.
Yeah, no, I mean I get that. Because sometimes I'm a little. Y'all know me.
No, nobody here knows you but Preach and I.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough. All right, well, I should shut the fuck up.
So let them know who you are, brother.
She asked me to. I mean, what are you supposed to do? So that's
the first time you choke her wrong. The second time you choke her right.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like when she said choke me, I'm like, man, I'm not sure if I can do that.
Hold on, I'm gonna talk. Listen, we gotta set up. Set up the choking seminar. But so me and my secretary, she's gonna send you all a thing. We're gonna We're gonna set up a meeting on how to choke a bitch.
well, that would be helpful. I mean, so far so good. But yeah,
DJ Geronimo, you're on silent.
There are a lot of bitches out there that just want to be a little choked. Not like kill choke. You know what I mean?
So, wait. So there's levels. So there's little choke and big choke.
Yeah. Obviously, one's just getting them an orgasm. The other one is getting them to die.
Mm-mm.
Whoa. Not to die.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just working the shit.
That's why you gotta have a safe word.
Yeah,
pineapples.
Exactly.
Safe word is don't choke me.
Good job, whoever that was.
But I'm just saying though, you don't need hands. You could use a belt, your shirt, your pants, whatever. There's many different ways.
I ain't doing none of that.
What?
I don't like doing it.
Okay. All right. But you ain't never, bro. You ever rode a horse before?
Yes.
Just say no.
That's it.
No. Oh, is that a joke? God damn it.
Nah, that ain't no joke. I'm dead serious. Use your belt. Use your shirt. Use your pants. Whatever you got. It fits.
Look, I ain't choking no joke. But if she asked for it, it's like,
Becky Anna literally said horse cock.
Hold on.
I don't know what to say after horse cock.
I hesitantly choke her. But it's not like all out choke.
Yo, let me ask you something real quick, brother. Have you ever had a woman get you, put you down, get on top, ride the fuck out of you, like choke you, like really just get aggressive with you, and do everything, like just really hold you down and fuck you, like treat you like how you normally treat them?
I love those sluts.
Yo.
Why? What if your woman did it? Is she a slut too?
Yep. I called her.
Oh gosh. That is awesome.
You gotta teach them how to be what you want them to be, man.
It's a learning curve.
Yeah, it is. It is indeed. A1.
Sometimes you just pick them up like that.
Yeah.
You can pick them up like that, but it's like buying a brand new puppy. You know, if you got a chance to train them, why not train them from puppy up? Why
Agreed.
not
Agreed.
train them? I mean, that doesn't make any sense.
Agreed.
That is awesome.
Yo, hold on. Yo, JP, I ain't gonna mute you. Yo, Erskine.
Yo.
Would you like to speak on this?
I would, yeah.
Please do, sir.
You know, the choking and everything else, it sounds really exciting, but yeah, it's not for me.
So you've never choked a woman?
Nah, never.
Really?
Even if she
You haven't started fucking yet. You might have made love, but you haven't started fucking yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
I suppose so, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's not for me, man. It's not for me.
The first time, don't go nowhere. I'm talking to you. The first time I got put in this situation, they told me to choke him, and I did. And later on, I was like, "Yo," so Shorty, she told me to choke her, and I did not realize that there's I think they call it asphyxiation.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, if you do it right, there's a spot. Look, if there's a spot, right, like on the both sides, and you cut off the air slightly, and it's almost like a high for them.
Mm.
All right, Taj, you're getting a little.
And this is why I'm gonna mute you.
Don't tell the virgin.
No, I'm about to mute you. So no, but it happens, and it's a level of excitement.
No, I know it is. I was very uncomfortable.
You sound like you've been choked before.
I have.
No, I meant by a woman.
I had a bitch riding me and choking the shit out of me.
Have you ever been choked by a woman who was not a bitch?
Though. I didn't like it.
But you stayed anyway, right? You didn't want to get a man.
Yeah, I didn't want to mess up everything.
So have you ever been choked by somebody who was not a bitch? Like just a regular woman?
Nah, I just had a couple guns pulled on me.
Yo, Geronimo, hola. Geronimo, hola.
Sorry, that was my bad. I was laughing so hard I pressed the button.
So listen, this is the point of the show where we need to leave YouTube alone and do what we do. Yeah. So, Mr. Wasteland, you got anything you would like to say to the people?
I just want to say, everybody, thank you for tuning in. You know, if you like what you saw, hit the like button, share. We do this every weekend for you guys, especially during this period of time with COVID. You know, it's always good to see friendly faces. So just want to say blessings.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just want to say good night to everybody. Thank you all for listening. It's been an entertaining night. We have a little technical difficulties on my side, but hopefully you guys enjoyed.
I think based on what both of my brothers said, and I'll speak for homegirl Lou as well, man, we appreciate everybody coming out. Life is short, man, so please respect it. Love your elders, man. You never know when that time will come, and you don't want to have any regrets in life. Thank you all for tuning in and listening to our brand of bullshit. Just real quick, anybody can piss on the floor. If you want to impress us, you got to shit on the ceiling. Thank you for tuning in. We're gonna I love you, bro.